Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie fair. Last one to know. Last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw a surprise and a fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. And I toasted, use it, honey, we baby throw. But you'll never hear me complain. Yeah, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm recording the pod from the inside of my dad's truck. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I would record inside, but it's Memorial Day, and my brother, shout out Brady, who I love dearly, is not having to work today. So he's working from his office, and I don't need to be shouting in the house, screaming obscenities, and saying things that would upset women, children, good men of faith. Yeah, so that's why I'm cowering in my dad's truck. Which, I mean, that's cool, right? I mean, like, I don't think anybody really gives a shit either way. No one's sitting there like, Blair, were you in the truck? Goddamn right I was. And the lighting's not great either, if you're wondering, because it's the Pacific Northwest and it does rain, we'll say often, almost always. People that talk about seasonal depression have never lived north of Seattle. Like, they just don't get it. How can you be happy when it rains all the time? I don't know, because I'm not a fucking idiot. Because I see it's raining, and then I stay inside, and I drink until my face is numb. What do you guys do? I can only be happy when it's sunny outside. Yeah, dude, why don't you just go hop in a garbage can, close the lid real tight, and wait for that day when the truck comes and flips you over, goes, kush, 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 do that. It's going to be fun when the neighbors come out and they just see this guy with a microphone in his hand shouting. Truck's not on, not really planning on going anywhere. But you know what? Shout out Linden. Shout out that hometown. And this old truck. This truck's older than me, dude. I think that my dad got this new in 86, 87. And your boy was born in 91. So I'm closing in on a 30. Actually, I'm about 5 days away from the old 29. I think it's funny when my dad had to ask me how old I was, and he genuinely didn't know. So I just say I'm 32. And then he goes, nah, I can't be right. I'm like, how did you not know? Granted, I don't know any of my parents and our brother's birthdays. I don't know anybody's birthday. If we don't share the same birthday, I'm not going to know. Does that make me a bad friend? A little bit. You should do better than that, Blair. I'm working on it though, man. I'm trying to find my way. LA's still dead. I like it back here though. I'm not really drinking. My dad asked me, we were hanging out in his pool, which, you know, good work, Ed, good work. We're hanging out in his pool, and he goes, is this not the most dad question ever? He just goes, you don't still drink, do you? You know when parents ask questions, and they're not questions. They're just hoping you'll echo what they just said. Is that called confirmation bias? You don't still drink, do you? I don't know. What's today? I haven't drank today. I did drink. Fuck off, birds. God, I fucking hate birds so much, dude. I'm telling you guys, I could shoot a bird in the face and feel nothing. Some of the most Linden shit ever. My buddy JC was out at his girl's place. They live out deep in the country. And they went frog hunting. So they take 22s and they creep up on them and they just blast frogs away. Which, PETA, come fucking get us, dude. This is Trump country. You're not going to take our guns? But I asked him, I was like, hey, man, why don't you, because he just showed me that he got an AR-15. Also, Trump 2020, he got an AR-15. And I'm so dumb. He's like, yeah, I went frog hunting. I'm like, did you use the AR? He's like, what? No, I would. I mean, that'll take, you know, that'll cut an axle in half. It's not going to shoot an amphibian. I was like, I mean, but if you were going to shoot a frog the size of a car, you would probably use the AR, right? He's like, yeah, I mean, probably. If that was the case, I probably would. Dude, you just line up. I don't care what kind of bird it is. You line it up, I'll fucking take it down. I will mow it down with an AR. I don't give a shit, dude. I don't give a hoot, dude. Not one hoot. I mean, maybe a bald eagle. I might not, because if you're majestic enough, I'll try not to. I'll put you towards the end. But crows, geese, in this order, birds that I would shoot and feel nothing but maybe a little bit of jizz in my pants. Geese, number 1. 2, crows, disease, dude, like rats. They're flying rats. And pigeons. Unless the pigeon is trained and has a name. And it's trained to give messages. Dude, imagine if you could have a pigeon that would fly you condoms. Like, say your boy was in need, and he knows he's trying to hook up, and he has no way to get a condom, and the girl's kind of suspect, like she may have come from a trailer park. You're like, fly, Theodore, fly. And it carries a pigeon all the way to Theodore. Or Theodore, as the pigeon, carries it all the way to whoever needs one. Probably some guy named Jake. And he hates being called Jacob. I got 6 friends named Jake. We got to get better with the names, white people. We're got to get better. And I don't mean, that you should name something crazy like Khaleesi. Don't do that. But just, instead of Jake, maybe bring Bruce back. I like the name Bruce. Bobby, but don't name him Robert. Just, it's a female named Bobby. That's what I'm going to do. If I have a daughter, I'll name her Bobby. That'd be sick. I mean, I don't know if it'd be that sick. Having a kid. Dude, being back home makes me want kids. Everyone's got houses and cars, and they work their shit job. I mean, it's not a shit job, but they work a job they don't love so they can provide for the family that they do love, which is like their kids and their wives. And they're having a lot of that lazy kind of sex. You know, the sex where you lay on your sides, like you're cuddling, and then you slip it in, and you don't ever go in the back door. You always keep that in the front. Okay, you're going aim for the puss, you miss for the asshole. You're sleeping on the couch, guys. Oh, mustache is back. How do you feel? Mustache is back. I think I said that at the beginning, but I'm going to say it again now because I'm so happy that it's here. I missed it, dude. I might be a mustache guy forever now. Because if you don't love me at my mustache, then you don't deserve me at my mohawk. Dude, I would for sure. If someone had, you know how you can glue hair onto your head? I saw this thing. I think it was on Instagram. It was probably something that was promoted towards me because I'm a bald son of a bitch. I'm just a bald piece of shit. I'm just a bald white trash cunt. And that one's for you, Brian. Shout out Brian. He's like, Blair says cunt too much. You're goddamn right I do. You're goddamn right. This is a safe place. This is a safe space in the truck. You can say whatever you want here, except for the N-word. Unless, you have a person of color sitting next to you and they're, like, daring you to do it, then it's okay. Because you don't want to seem like a pussy. You don't want to lose face in front of somebody from, the South Bay. You really want to be able to, like, show up. When your name is called, you want to show up and perform at the highest level. Yeah, Brian hates when I say cunt. Or he loves it and he just doesn't want to admit it because his wife's near him. I get that too. Anyway, Ed asked me if I still drink. Very roundabout in the way I do things here. You still drink? It's like, yeah. I mean, my drinking's gone it's really bottomed out. Like, I was really getting after it. Like, I've been over it a few times about this, the depth of what Chicago drinking was. It took some years off my life, but I had a lot of fun. I don't remember most of it, though. That's not true. I remember all of it, except for those times I blacked out and put my wallet in a toaster. That's why I don't have a wallet anymore. Okay? I have just a little. I have 3 cards. I have my ID, debit card, credit card, rubber band. Does that make me white trash? I mean, not more or less than my current situation wearing gray on gray on gray mustache inside a truck that's older than me, that's not moving, in a town that's the size of a tack. Fuck off, birds. Hate birds, dude. Hate them. So I told my dad, I'm like, yeah, I still drink, but not like I used to. And then I don't really tell him what used to mean. You don't want to admit to your dad, who hasn't drank in 40 years, that you used to go out every single night and stay at a bar till 4 in the morning and drink your weight in Jameson. And then sleep it off and do it all over again every day for almost 3 years. There was a couple stretches of 30 days off, 3 months off, but at the end of the day, if the sun's shining, your boy's boozing. This podcast was called Boozin' originally, which I think that was a pretty good. That had some leg, but it was all. I couldn't make it all just boozing. I couldn't make it just, hey, we go on there and we get drunk, because then you have to edit. It's so much more editing, and the podcasts go on forever, dude. Forever. I gotta roll this window down. It's getting kind of hot. Dude, my hometown's one of the only places that I know that it can be raining on you, and then you can see the sun. So it's raining, and then you can see the sun, and you're driving towards it, but it doesn't matter because you're just trying to get out of the rain. I feel more exposed now that the window's down. I kind of got mad at myself yesterday because I've been spending a lot of time on my phone. More time than I want. Like, I want to be doing stuff. I want to be active. I want to not be staring at a screen if I can help it. And then I was just going through TikToks. And what I'll do, I'll be on TikTok, right? I don't even post videos anymore. I just look at other people dancing. And then I'll come across, wasn't looking for this, but I mean, there's an algorithm that says that I like certain videos, so it'll just show me more of those videos. So if I see a white girl that can dance like a black girl, they're going to flood me with those. It's like, oh, your name's Cassidy? Do you have any friends named Caitlin? Do you guys dance to T-Pain? Do you guys know who T-Pain is? Oh yeah, Future. His new album's great. Drake. I know you love Drake. Girls love Drake. I love Drake. I'm a girl. I'm gay. But I follow her, and I see this girl, and I look at her Instagram, because they link your Instagram page on TikTok. And then I go through a deep, dark rabbit hole of just these babes. And then what I started doing recently, if I see a girl that has a bunch of almost can see her twat pictures, I'm like, she's got to have an OnlyFans. Do you know what OnlyFans are? OnlyFans, if you don't know, they're websites for influencers who want to show their tits and ass with a paywall, right? So it's subscription based. So if there's a girl who has, 500,000 followers or whatever it is, and you can't show your tits and asshole on Instagram, they flag you, take you down. But they want a safe space for this. So what they do is they have an OnlyFans account. They get on there, they sign up, and they'll just plug it on their Instagram. And it comes in there, it's like, okay, it's $14 a month, and you get exclusive content. That exclusive content means her moose knuckle. Like the most you're going to see on it's not porn, it's just like her gallery of nudes. Which is all we really want. Remember when you were younger, like you're 27 and you're going through some girl's phone because she said, hey, this is a picture of my friend. And then you start scrolling because you want to find the nude on there because there's nudes on there. That's what OnlyFans is. It's just a collection of our best nudes. And the thing is, they're not even taking their nudes. I don't even like when the nudes are done professionally. Like if I go on OnlyFans, okay, I should back up. I find a girl on Instagram through TikTok. She's a babe. She plugs her OnlyFans. You don't need to pay to see these pictures. All you have to do is just type in her name and OnlyFans and then some explicit word like fucking her dirty asshole. Like you can put that in there with it, and then it puts all your search to, dirty shit. So this one girl who's a total babe, I find her, and then I just Google her name, with OnlyFans, and I say like tits or ass or whatever. I'm a perv, by the way. I'm for sure perverted. I like nudes, man. If you have nudes on the internet, I'm gonna find them. And I don't feel bad. Like when celebrities had all their shit leaked, and they're like, if anybody, like Jennifer Lawrence was super upset when her nudes leaked, and she went so far as to say, if you looked at my nudes, you should be in prison. You should do jail time. It's illegal. It's the internet, all right? If you got nudes, if you were dumb enough to put nudes in the cloud, then you're dumb enough to let everybody see them. If you're dumb enough, I'll say this again, if you're dumb enough to upload nudes to the cloud and you're a celebrity where everybody knows who you are, hackers are going to find that. If you're dumb enough to put them on the cloud, then you should be accepting when a guy like me uses them as spank bank. Spank material. Spank bank is when you look something, file it away in your head, then use it later when you need to nut with an ugly girl. You know, so Jennifer Lawrence, if you haven't seen her nudes, they're incredible. They're so explicit. It's just her, and it's like pictures of her tits, fine, ass, fine. I don't know if her vagine's on there or not. But then she has one. She's got one where it's just like her with like a mountain of cum like on her eyes. Like her eyes are closed. Like this guy painted her face with 3 cocks. Unbelievable. A masterpiece, I think. It was a master class in how to do a horrible nude that you don't ever want to see the light of day, and then it sees the light of day because you're not smart enough to not put it on the cloud. And the guy that did it was the dude who played Beast in the new like X-Men First Class Underclassmen. That's a Nick Cannon movie, I think. There's a car coming my way, and I'm just trying to decide if I'm gonna put the mic down or just keep on talking. I'll probably just keep on talking because this guy's got a fellow truck, and I think it's okay. He's probably looking at me like, "What the fuck is this dude doing?" Yep, there he goes. He's like, "This guy is the dumbest motherfucker who has ever lived." I hope he parks behind me. He goes, "Are you okay?" No, I'm pretty sick, man. I'm kind of sick in the head because I'm talking into a camera and a microphone with the windows down. I can see a windmill from right here. There's a windmill literally, let's say 200 yards away. I don't even think the wind makes those things churn anymore. I think they just do it, like they make them work on their own. Like they turn it on like there's a rotor inside. A rotor? That checks out. Anyway, OnlyFans. This girl, I found her on there. I was like, I wonder what her OnlyFans look like. People are so dumb. Why would you pay $14 a month? Just Google her name in OnlyFans and you see all of them. If it's too professionally done, I'm not into it. I want it to be shot guerrilla style. Okay? Rebel Without a Crew. Robert Rodriguez. You shoot it yourself, you edit yourself, you filter yourself, you put it out there on your own thing. Less overhead. You don't want to have too many employees with your nudes. I curate my own nudes. I got like 6 or 7 on there. 6 or 1,700 on my phone of me. I don't keep nudes of other people. Do you know that you can have nudes from like high school or like college, and you just like an old hard drive, and they find that, then you're technically in possession of child pornography? I think who got dinged for doing that. I think it was like some actor, some it's probably like Tekashi 6D7. Yeah, that guy's a fucking perv. Like I joke about being a perv because I look at like some nasty porn. That guy actually is perverted. Like he does like horrible. He's a pedophile. Did I go dark? Yeah. Okay, let's pull it back. Go back to talking about looking at OnlyFans for free, Blair. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, you can just like, why would you pay for that? I don't see the point. I don't see the point of paying for porn. Actually, I did get Pornhub free, and I've never not thought about it. I think about it all the time. I literally can't stop thinking about it. That's how big of an issue it is for me. Also, fake tits. How do we feel? I'm all in. I think I used to be a natural boob truther, but you can only see them. But then you start hooking up with girls in their 30s, and you see it's all going south, literally and metaphorically. You're like, hey, lift them up a little bit. Do what you do, babe. Do your thing. My mouth is fake. I'm not mad at anybody that gets work done. Okay? I don't trash girls for wearing too much makeup either. I used to. But I shave my head and trim my beard and shape my mustache. I've touched my own mustache up probably 6 times in the last 12 hours because it didn't have the right shape that I want. So if a girl wants to put makeup on and contour her cheek, down to her jaw, down to her twat, good. I think that's your right to do so. I'm making it about sex again. I'm making it about women and sex because it's on my mind. It's been dry, dude. I've been dry. I've not been in anyone since the quarantine hit. I don't even really want to. I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm over it because I'm not. I'm never over sex. Okay? Your boy's got high T. Not like high iced tea. Not like high C iced tea. Like high testosterone. I wish it would just dip so I can get on testosterone and get extra shredded. Like Josh Brolin at 50 when he was in Deadpool 2. They're so veiny though. That's the problem when you get jacked in your 50s is you do look like you were sculpted out of wood. Yeah, like you are kind of cut out of cedar. But then you get those weird veins, like those veins the size of, like my thumb. You don't want to have veins like that. I mean, I don't really give a shit. Dude, my boy Jake Balls, he had one of those varicose veins in his calf. Dude, it looked like a lightning bolt, like a lazy lightning bolt. But with it had like a bunch of right angles in it. Like a trapezoid. Blair, there's no right angles in trapezoid. I fucking know, dude. But I was trying to make a point. Anyway, he got it pulled out. And what I didn't understand is when you get a vein taken out, you can't just like cut it out at the surface. They had 3 or 4 incisions. So they went in through his groin. And then down his calf. And they had to pull it out. They had to fish it out. And he got it done in Thailand. So they use chopsticks. I don't think that's the healthiest way to go about it. I'm not judging, though. Okay? Eastern Hemis know what they're doing. Okay, Eastern medicine. But just don't come at me with that Eastern medicine bullshit. I'm a healer. Okay? My Earth name is Bushes of the Wild. You can't have a name. You can't be named Bushes of the Wild. First of all, it's plural. You're one person. Yeah, but I have so many spirits inside of me. Are any of them feeling slutty? Like, what do you want to do here? Dude, if you run into a chick that is not shaving her pits or her legs, you gotta hope you find out at the last second. Like, you want to already be in them before you realize there's armpit hair and legs hairy like a Mexican 8th grader. That's what you don't want to like, because if you see it early on, like you meet a girl and then she reaches for, I don't know, like a beer or something on the top, anything on the top shelf that she can't really reach that well, like she does it out of courtesy where she goes, I tried, and then she can't get it, and then she asks you to do it, but she reaches up and it's just all armpit hair. Ugh. It's tough to look past that. But if you don't know, if it's ignorance is bliss, like she's wearing sweaters all day, and then you get like it's time to do the deed, you can't stop me. Like that won't stop me. Hairy legs, hairy armpits, hairy puss, mustache, whatever, dude. Something magical would happen if both of our mustaches met. Like it's me, a girl named Dave, and our mustaches just rub together. Start a fire with that shit. Start a fire in this bitch. We could do it. I think if I did go gay, which I might, which I mean I am, I don't want to kiss a guy. I don't want to kiss dudes. Not because I'm homophobic. I just like think about the power of like me. Like imagine if Tom Selleck from the 80s, mustache game strong, and then give me another month of growing mine, so mine will be fucking strong, like Tom Selleck strong, and then we start just making out, doing the Kevin Costner kiss. When Kevin Costner kisses, he never uses his tongue, he just mushes his face on the other person's face. We kiss like that. We're starting a fucking fire, dude. Friction in this bitch. Bear Grylls, Naked and Afraid. We need fire or we're going to die. Does anybody else not see the appeal of camping? I forget who said this. I think some comic. Well, I forget his name. I should cite him better. But he was like, "Oh, you mean professional homelessness? A professional hobo, somebody who loves camping." Yeah, we got a tent and we put it on the ground and it's made us feel closer to the earth. Yeah, go hang out with bushes of the wild, okay? How about you guys go over there and scissor, make a fire in your loins. A loin fire. I feel like we've come too far as a society to just go back and pretend to be homeless. Dude, I've seen Tent City in LA. It's not something that I look at and go, "Oh, guys, want to do that on 4th of July? How about Memorial Day weekend? You just want to go camping?" No, I'd rather sit on a bike with no seat. I'd rather find a bike chain and wrap it around my head like a headband and then have a strong man, like Bjorngen horse staffs, the guy that plays the mountain. So you wrap like a chain around my head like a headband, and then he comes up and he rips it off like he's trying to start a lawnmower. I'd rather that than go camping. Unless it's like RV camping, like you're in a mobile home and there's lots of booze and cable and tits, then I'm probably in. But if it's someone like, I got a tent and like a couple sleeping bags, like it would have to be the hottest chick with the hairiest armpits for me to be like, all right, where are we going? Dude, I feel energized in the truck right now. I do. What are we at? 27 and a half minutes? I'm just cruising. Something about being outside, because I'm outside, but I'm not outside. You know? Like there is a difference. There's another truck coming my way. It's a bigger truck. I'm thinking about putting the mic down this time and pretending like I'm not doing this. Because there's no way they look at you and think, that guy's got his head together. See how I waved that before he went by? Because I don't want to draw any attention to myself. That's what you have to do sometimes. You have to look at a stranger, hope they don't see you. As they pass, you're in their blind spot. Hey, neighbor. Yeah. Also, I'm seeing... I think I'll get off with this. I'll gush with this. You want to gush with this? Because I'll gush with this. Oh, dude, no, it's a couple things. I don't know why. Don't even preface it, Blair. Just fucking go until you don't want to go anymore and then get the fuck out. Like, why do you make it so hard on yourself? I feel like I have to narrate my own narration. Which is, just go. Just do it. Dude, there are no women that live in this city. Like, the demographic for this city is 0 to 16, and then there's no one, and then it picks up again right around 72. Right? The COVID hotties are staying indoors. So even if you were into gams, you're not going to see them because they'll die. I don't like how close that guy just was to me right there. Like, he turned like he went right in behind me. Took a hard right. Like, there's a lot of space between me. And he went through a back road, too. A lot of back roads in here. Yeah, so if you were trying to, stuff a grandma, stuff a gam, and then have her stuffing, because grandmas make great stuffing. Great stuffing, old puss. But, I mean, at some point, you got to give back, dude. You got to give back to the grandmas. You got to knock the cobwebs off her puss and get in there. Mix it up. It's above you, okay? I know it's not beneath you. That guy that came back with the first truck, he's coming by again. I guarantee you, he's going to give me another look. Should I give him the wave? I'll give him the wave. He had a box in his front seat. He couldn't see me. But still gave him the wave. Yeah, there's no women my age in this town, so there's no chance. Like, I've been on the apps, and every girl I match with on the apps or even, see on the apps, they live in Surrey. You know where Surrey is? It's in fucking Canada. You know, it's closed to the border. And I don't think trying to escort my dick into her mouth is deemed essential travel. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, that's good. We did it. 30 minutes, 30 minutes and a half. Whew. I was fucking rolling today. Shh, 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 shh. Do we have any clips? Probably not. Probably no clips. I always say that, though. I always say there's no clips, and then I find a clip. Yeah, I went skydiving. I went right around. If I had an eye on a boy named to that who. It's like Adam Sandler. Don't sleep on Sandler movies, dude. They're all good. It doesn't make you cool to hate on Adam Sandler, by the way. Oh, his movies haven't been good since 1990. Shut the fuck up, dude. Go back and jerk off to anime porn, you fucking nerd. It's like nerds that want to be cool nerds. Things were better in 2002. Yeah, dude. Were they? Were they? Have you become so used to just never being in anybody that you're just like, yeah, man, I like things the way they used to be? I mean, when you weren't a failure at getting pussy yet? These fucking freckled face fucks. Freckled face? Pimple face, freckled face fucks, dude. Drive me crazy. All right. I don't need to... See, if I should keep it more positive. Okay? Because I've been getting a little worked up on the pod. I went off at Rudy. 200 views. Went off at Rudy. No one's watching. Really, really, really enjoyed shitting on Rudy. I got worked up, dude. I got worked up. Because I'm very passionate about some things. Okay? And fake sports icons, it's tough, dude. It's tough. Rudy was a real guy. Yeah, well, you know what, dude? Rudy doesn't even know his own last name. Rudy can't even tie his shoes. Rudy pitched everything to everybody, and then he was like, Notre Dame. And they're like, all right. Was Joe Montana there? Joe Namath? Who was the guy? Joe Montana. I think he was the one who was at Notre Dame with him. Fucking, there's a goddamn crow, dude. Fuck. Dude, I'm telling you, man, crows can look... Oh, no, don't come close to me. Get the fuck away from me. Look at this fucking crow. There it is. Oh, God. Fucking... God, I hate crows so much. All right, we're out of here. I'm gonna go fuck that crow in the mouth.